Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Well, I'm here today with my Beta 300 RR Racing. It's a 2021 and I went ahead and picked up a Hammerhead rear brake pedal. Mine's been bent for a long time. It got bent again, so it kind of digs in there, but I have a Kydex homemade plate, so that kind of protects it, and I just kind of plastic weld in here from time to time. But it's time to replace it, get ready for 5 miles of hell, and get something that's much more straighter. I also got the rotating end. Let's take this out of the bag and take a look. Here's the Hammerhead brake pedal. Looks pretty nice. It has a couple bearings, so it's nice and smooth. I got the rotating head, so if you hit it, you know, it will kind of deflect, you know. I mean, just enough to move out of the way. And that will go in there like so. And then the only thing is I don't have a spring. I think I have something at home that will work. I just forgot to bring it. So when I take the bike back home, I will go ahead and put on that spring. But this ain't a how-to video. This is just kind of showing what a Hammerhead looks like before and after. I think it's pretty straightforward. I just undo this big Allen down here. I undo this by way of a clip in the back, and then this will, I think, just pull out. That will just pull out. That comes out. That will come forward and out, and then I will take this guy and shove it in behind and then re-hook it all up. And I think that's basically it. And I see there's a big nut on the back, so I'll show you from underneath. I can't see right now, so hopefully you can see what I'm talking about. So it looks like it's a 5-minute job possibly if I find the right tools in that amount of time. That's always the longest part of working on a bike, is finding the tools. Okay, this is what it looks like minus the spring, because I don't have a spring on hand like I mentioned. I believe what I have at home is actually, because we're getting a remodel at our house in the kitchen, I have some old recessed lighting springs, and I think that will work there. I think. If not, I'll have to pick up a spring sometime. But it's not a critical component. It would just hold it up like that, where otherwise it's down and it might flop around. But it's not going to add pressure until you press on the brake anyway. So it's not a huge deal whether to have a spring or not right there. So not a huge deal. Well, another tip was this cotter pin was a pain to get off on the back side. Now I put a new cotter pin in because I bought an assortment on Amazon not that long ago. I highly recommend you doing that. In that way you have an assortment for life for cotter pins. But I decided, well, why not just push this backwards? So next time when you're removing this, which you probably should remove your brake from time to time, just so you could add, you know, clean it up, add a little lube in with the bearing that is in the brake pedal unit, and then getting this on and off is right here in front, so all you have to do is easily do it. So it took me forever. I had to lay on the ground and look up and try to see it back there, how it was bent, and bend the ears, whatever you want to call that, the cotter pin out straight to get it out. It was a pain. That took a while. Here is the old brake pedal. As you can see, it is well used. I will salvage the 2 screws there off of this unit. And you know, look, you can see how banged up it has gone on rocks and what have you. And the bearings in this are frozen. They do not turn. So this one also, the stock one, does have 2 sets of bearings in it. And it's, like I said, it was frozen. Maybe that's why the spring had ejected itself off at some point. But, you know, it's just on a bolt, so it's not a huge deal. But this one, you can tell, it's buttery smooth again. It's sticking out in the right spot, just like that. That's how it should stick out on the bike. So there we have it. I got that aspect done. That's really quick. By the way, this is 8 mil. and I'm not sure what the back size nut is. I just used a crescent wrench on the back, made it real easy and quick. And now I'm going to go over and tighten up my P-Tech radiator guard on the other side. It's loose and it rattles, and I'm tired of the rattling in the video and just riding it. So we're going to tighten that up for the trip so it's all nice and tight and good to go. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Have a good one. Bye.